Dear God, I got one question. I need to know, do revolutionaries go to heaven? And if so, may their legacies last forever and their seeds grow. Tell them that we love them so and never let them die slow. It's like we cursed to be born black. We was kings and queens, now look where we at. I know it won't be long before we take it back. I just hope I live long enough to see it happen, and that's a fact. Cause one thing when you pro-black, you might love your people, but they may not love you back. For more than 400 years, we've been under attack. We survived slavery and then they gave us crack. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? 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 I wanna know. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I hope so. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I wanna know. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I hope.
Peace, King. How you feeling? Can you hear me?
Peace and blessings. I can't hear you.
Oh, okay, man. First and foremost, I want to thank you. It's truly an honor. I truly appreciate you, man. You're doing me a huge favor by coming on the platform.
Oh, absolutely, bro. Thank you, and apologies, man. Like I glossed completely over you saying 4:00. I knew it was today, but I didn't see the 4:00. So I was like, man, damn, let me reach out to this man and see what's going on. But
right. It's all good. I definitely understand. You see, I ain't gonna hold you up. We could get right into it.
Let's do it.
Right. Peace and blessings, family. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Taye Speaks. We got a very special guest in the house, a legend that done made hit records, done won awards, done performed with some of the biggest and the best artists in the game. It's truly an honor to have you on the platform. For the viewers who may not know who you are, let them know what your name is, and definitely let them know where you're from.
My name is Michael Keith, but I'm also known as Mike from the infamous group 112. We're from Atlanta, Georgia. ATL's finest, been in the game since 1996. Grammy Award winning, multi-platinum. The list goes on and on, yada, 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 yada. I really hate talking about myself in that way, but that's part of the resume. So, that's it. Michael Keith, aka Mike from 112.
Right. Long list of accomplishments.
Long list.
Man.
Long list.
Right. Now, when did you actually start singing?
That's a great question, man. I actually started singing as a child. I started singing around, I want to say, right around the same time I started talking. You know what I mean? So it was more, actually, it was crazy because my mother would say that I could sing words, but then when she wanted me to say something, I couldn't do it. It was kind of ass backwards or whatever. But I would say definitely around 2, maybe 3 years of age when I really started, singing just for the sake of singing, just singing whatever came natural to me. You know what I mean? Commercials for the most part, Tom and Jerry cartoons, Bugs Bunny cartoons, all the, how they had all that music, all the operatic music and stuff, man. So I used to emulate all of that stuff, man. So I would say about 2-3 years of age.
Oh, okay. Now, who were some of your musical influences early on?
Oh man, it was so many. My mother was my first, because she could sing. She gave me the gift. You know what I mean? And so I would listen to her, and she basically ignited that spark in me. You know what I mean? To be able to sing, because the thing was, she did it so effortlessly that I thought that anybody could sing. That's why I never really put anything towards me singing. I'm like, okay, if she can do it and I can do it, then pretty much everybody can do it, not knowing that this was a gift from the Most High, that I had that was really special and stuff, man. I didn't know that. I just assumed that, if I could sing, who am I? You know what I mean? So if I can sing, then of course everybody can sing, and that wasn't really the case. But going back to your question, she was my first influence. And then it went into pretty much the typical R&B influences, the Stevie Wonders, the Donny Hathaways, the Winans, Commission, Take Six. There was a lot of those artists. And then once I got into the group, it was Jodeci, Boyz II Men were like my major influence as far as groups were concerned. Like as far as I was concerned, there's a trifecta. It was New Edition, Jodeci, and Boyz II Men. Like those three were the three groups that initially gave me that want to be in the music industry and felt like I could do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would say those would be my influence. So it's a little bit of gospel, a little bit of R&B, but mostly it was my mother being the main influence.
Wow, that's truly amazing. That's a major blessing. You know, you got
Yeah,
something that running your family like that,
right,
but
right,
you
right.
definitely put the work in and take it to the next level.
Right. And I
That's
think I
amazing.
think two of my kids got it. You know, I think my girls got it, but they don't want it for some reason. They don't. Whenever I come around, they stop singing. Like I have to hear them like in passing and stuff. And I'm like, yo, sing that again. And then they just stop. They freeze up and stop, man. So I don't know if that's ever gonna manifest in them to where they want to do something with it, professionally or anything like that. But yeah, I think the two of them got it. Out of my four kids, I think the two girls got it about that, but they don't. For some reason, they don't want to sing. So I don't know. Go figure.
Oh, wow. Right. Sometimes it skip a generation.
Sometimes it does, man. Like you can have the want to sing, man, but that desire to be in the music industry, and I totally get that part, man. But yeah, they just I think they got it because I hear different stuff that they do, and I'm like, okay, that ain't a normal ad lib right there, man. You know what I mean? It's something there, but like I said, every time I come into the room, they freeze up and they don't want to do it. They don't want to sing in front of daddy. So I say it's cool.